Next. Next. Hello, what can I do for you? Spell patents. You think you've come up with a unique spell, huh? Something no one else has thought of. Okie dokie, come this way, into my office. Right, have a seat. Can I get you anything? Water? Healing potion? You look a little parched. Okay, tell me if you change your mind. Alright then, let me just pull up the patent stuff on my computer. Do you have any of the paperwork already with you? Of course not. No, it's fine. We can do it right now. I mean, you waited in that line for what, 3 hours? What's another few minutes, right? Anyway, let's start with the basic disclaimer stuff. You're here to patent a spell that you have invented, correct? Okay. This spell is entirely of your making and is an original creation. Okay. This spell does not use any words that are banned under the Merlin Accords, correct? This spell is safe for use under average circumstances and will not need to be restricted. It's not a deal breaker, but restricted spells are another department. And about 6 times the paperwork. And a fairly lengthy test period. So yeah, it helps to be sure. Okay then, if you're sure. Do you declare upon penalty of death, dismemberment, and loss of magic powers that everything you have affirmed or will affirm here is true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Just say yes. Death and dismemberment is pretty standard. Just say yes and we can move forward. Good, now we can get into it. Your name? First and last, please. Can you spell that? Thank you. Your address? Okay, city? What's the zip there? Gotcha. Do you have a phone number? Okay, do you have email? Yep, that works. Okay, how about an emergency contact? Because you never know, things can happen. Just things. I need name, relationship to you, and a contact method. Doesn't have to be phone or email. We also take semaphore and carrier pigeon. Okay, let's talk about your spell. Why don't you tell me what it does? Yep, sum it up and I'll write the description. Yeah. Okay, so... Right. No, I think I get the idea. Tell me if this sounds correct. The spell you have invented ensures that the water coming out of the shower is always the right temperature. Is that it? Why can't people just use the faucet and adjust it themselves? I mean, I guess that's true. And it can fluctuate depending on other factors, like where else the water is flowing. No, it's probably very useful. People all over the world will have better showers because of you. What about baths? Does it apply to those too? Or sinks? Just showers. This is a very specific spell. Okay then. Do you have documentation of at least 5 occurrences of testing the spell successfully? I just need dates. Can you remember when they were? Okay. Yep. Right. All right. Has anyone else successfully tested the spell? Would they be willing to attest to that fact in writing? Okay, that's good. Did they like it? Huh. All right then. Tell me the words of the spell one at a time, and please clarify the spelling as you go. Yep, go ahead. Right. Yep. Got it. Let me do a quick check of the database, see if anything like this comes up. You never know, someone could have patented this years ago and then just never put it out there. Speaking of which, while this is searching, what do you plan to do if you get the patent? Do you think there's a market for this? Interesting. Hotels do frequently have issues with shower temperatures. Oh, the process. So how it'll work is this. Once we determine that this is in fact a unique spell, and one that does what it claims to do, it'll be placed in the database of patents as registered to you, the inventor. You'll be able to put a price on the spell at that time. We actually have a really great system for assessing what a spell is worth, what a good price is for it, that sort of thing. It's a combination of sophisticated algorithm and divination. It's pretty effective. The per-use price of the spell is pretty low, of course, but the idea is it'll be used a lot over time, so the money adds up. Anyway, after it's logged and priced, you can publicize it as you see fit, within reason. Again, there are guidelines, and we'll give you those when the time comes. It'll also be listed in a greater directory of everyday spells that anybody can draw from. Once the spell is out there, every time someone uses it, the price of the spell will transfer from their bank account to yours. The process is very smooth and also instantaneous. And the record of transactions can be accessed via your online account. Oh yeah, you'll have an account. You can log in from anywhere. Alright, search complete. Looks like this spell does not currently exist in our database. That's good news for you. Let me start the submission process for you now. This will probably take a minute. Okay, I have to ask, what made you come up with the spell? No, I mean, was shower temperature something that was keeping you awake nights? Is this like a passion project? Right. That's true. Little conveniences can make a big difference. I guess a good shower can't really be overrated. Good point. I wonder if it could be tweaked to apply to other things. Yes, well, that's not my job. I just do the processing. But if you come up with some other cool spells, you can always bring them back here. Just, be careful. Messing with temperature sounds like it could have some pretty unpleasant consequences. Oh, what happened? Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. I don't really want to know. All that matters is that the spell works now, right? Of course. Hang on. I need your thumbprint right here, please. Yep, on that little scanner. Thank you. A little biometrics, a little sorcery, and boom, you are tied to that spell forevermore. Congratulations. Okay, so next you'll be assigned a specialized patent accountant to help you set up the price and payment details. We'll need your bank info and all that. Do you use a regular bank or a magic one? Okay, that makes things easier. Regular banks tend to need more of a paper trail. But for now, you're done here with me. Pretty smooth, huh? Oh, one more thing. If it turns out that the spell causes problems, unforeseen negative side effects, all that, you're legally at risk for assuming all liability and potential fallout from those negative effects. I figured you knew that, but just in case. Well, of course, your spell, your problem. Wasn't that obvious? I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong with making people's showers a good temperature? That's a positive. Yes, well, too late now. All right then. Let's get this sent over to the right department, and then I'll have you on your way. How's that? You okay? Hey, come on, cheer up. You invented a spell. Most people never do that. Most people just use the ones that are already around. It's easier. So you took some initiative, and that is a good thing. I'm sure it will in no way backfire spectacularly in your face. There we go, you're fine. Here, this is your ticket to take to the accounting department. Oh, and here's your guide now. Just follow the nice hedgehog to your destination and you'll be all set. Got it? Great. Congrats on the new patent. And have a truly magical day.